So Wells Fargo CEO woke up one day. I forgot his name. He's something Stump. Stump.
Stub?
Last name Stump. Stump.
Stump?
Stump.
I don't know.
Stump.
Okay.
The last name.
Okay.
He woke up one morning and he said, "We need to bring more business
The company?
to the company,
Okay.
and we need to push our stock market, and we need to be the number one leaders in the bank in United States."
Okay.
And believe it or not, sometimes they're bigger than some banks in China, which China is known by cash, and they have a lot of money with Fargo.
Okay.
So, what he done come up with, the only way you can bring more money to the Wells Fargo by selling the stock on high price.
Okay.
And why the investors will be attracted to that, they need to see something. Like people, normal customers believe in Wells Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a meeting behind the scene between the CEO, CFO, COO, CSO, CCOO,
Mm-hmm.
all those so. And they decide the only way to do this is not going to be a clean way, it's going to be a slick way and a dirty way. Because only dirty bring you a lot of money. Clean doesn't bring you money.
Right.
And again, we're going to go back to who's going to do the dirty work. Not them.
Mm-hmm.
The little guy. The guy who starts with $11 an hour, which of course he's scared. He's scared of losing his job. You are married, you have your partner, you are alone, living in one bedroom apartment, you are a student, you are this, you are that, you are a dreamer, a farmer, you are afraid to lose your job. So the little guy is going to do the dirty work to make the CEOs and the CFOs and the COOs a big bonus by the end of the year. We're talking millions of dollars bonuses, and he's gonna get zero, and he might get fired in between.
That shit's wrong.
That shit is bad. He might get fired in between. So the deal was.
So why do the COO or whatever get a bonus and the guy that's actually doing the hard work don't get a bonus?
Well, because this
or
is
even a small bonus, or a piece of demand's bonus.
Okay, that's a good question. So that's a fair question. The problem is they designed it that way from a long time ago. The little guy worked for the big guy, and the little guy works very hard than the little guy, than the big guy.
That's unfair.
Yes, and the big guy, he's looking at it like, I am the smartest guy. That's why I am here running the show.
Okay.
And you, the dumbest, that's why you are there working with the public. That's how they see it.
Right.
They don't see you are the hardworking people. Hardworking people, you do it in the meetings. And I'm going to tell you how they do it. When they need to inject some energy to their employees, they come to meetings and they invite all the little guys, right? And they give them like a can of soda, 50 cents, and chocolate cake with 20 cents, you know?
Here you go. We got lunch for you.
Hey, we're having a party. And here you go.
Yeah, I get it.
He goes like this. Now you're going to hear the hardworking people. Ladies and gentlemen, Wells Fargo workers, we are in this all together. And because of you, we are here today. And because of you, these people all over the United States, they have a checking account and saving account, and you're helping them to pay their bills. And only you can do it. Because you built for this. Because you are smart.
That's how they build people up?
That's how they build people up. And when they come to the bonus, this is what they do. Any calls comes from the store managers, I am not available. That's the end of Christmas. Seriously. If they call you, busy with the meetings at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So the bonuses, they told them, I don't know if they do that or not. I'm they do it. Parties. They spend $200 on food, maybe $200 on alcohol, spending $400 on whole branch, and the CEO gets a $10 million bonus. That's fucked up. Say it. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Same thing happened with Comcast. 1 year he got 10 million and the employees got zero. 10 million CEO for screwing whole country or whole Philadelphia or whatever that region selling Comcast, selling new bundles.
That's fucked up.
Yes. So this is what they did. They talked to the store managers and they tell them, listen, we need to open more accounts for people. And they designed it for them.
Mm-hmm.
They said we need 8 calls, 8 accounts per employee every day on each store.
Okay.
That's when you go into the store, they tell you, hey, good morning. And you got like, oh, they're nice people. Good morning. How's your day going today? That's how they start you.
Okay. What if you get an answer and you're like, my day's fucking fucked up? That's it.
Sorry to hear that. But if you open a bank account, it might turn into a bank. I gotcha. How about you? Give me another scenario. They teach them everything.
I can imagine.
They teach them everything. Give me another scenario.
All right. So you gotta say it.
Like, yeah. They said, so.
You gotta say hello. How are you?
Hi, how you doing today? Oh my God, today's a beautiful day. And that game yesterday, the Eagle game. Oh my God, that guy, the quarterback, he nailed it.
Yeah.
They see like you're in jersey.
Right. Like, no, I'm not an Eagles fan. My husband bought me this shirt. What if it's like, yeah.
So what you like? Which one?
Nothing.
They know it's good for you. Even better.
You like basketball?
Listen, look, the smart salesperson, any way you spin it, he will spin with you.
Can you?
I'm telling you. Give me that.
Great. You guys say hi.
Hi.
How's your day going?
How's your day going?
Oh, I woke up to my dog dead.
Are you kidding me? But if you open an account today, maybe your dog will be in a better place.
Oh my God.
Listen, some slicks.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They're so good. They're so good. And this is, if they can't do it, and the manager is watching you from far away, he's looking at you.
I can imagine.
And I swear to God.
You can see it though, like when
He's
you go to
watching you
bed.
like she's gonna sign. She's gonna give it to her. She's gonna. And if she doesn't, he acts like he's the tough guy. Hey, how you doing today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I see you more often these days. How are you been? Oh my God, you got a beautiful kid. Oh my God. Oh, what's your name? But he doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck about you. He never saw you in the branch.
Yeah.
He's just gonna act and be aggressive. Listen, today we're running a free checking account.
Right.
Free.
Right.
Just open it. Who cares? Extra checking account in case if you got mad for your other bank because you tell them like I have another account.
Yeah.
In case if you got mad to another bank or something, you have a free one. You're not gonna lose anything. So they fuck you up with the bills, with the fees coming in. And then we say, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So this is how they did it. They decided to open 8 accounts per employee every single day. How they do that? They do a sales calls. They call you. Hey, good morning. My name is Bada Bing Bada Boom from Wells Fargo. I'm just checking on you. How's your day going? And I want to see if you want to open a bank account today. We're running a promotion. And people, they don't want to fucking anything. And then they start telling them different stories to bring them to the branch.
Okay.
Now, people come into the branch, for example, and they tell you, you ask for me when you come in. My name is this because he needs to show the manager I'm the one who made the sales.
Oh, okay.
So they start pushing and opening. And some people, they just give them like a blank checks, blank paperwork they sign. They apply for a credit card, saving account, checking account.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea about it. Yes, no idea. You just start receiving a credit card in the mail, saving account, thing number and everything. So this guy was telling the story. Whistleblower was telling the story. The story was about
The whistleblower.
yes.
I like that whistleblower.
Whistleblower. He whistled. Something wrong. So this guy, he was talking about this guy. A customer came into him, and he was in charge of $15 extra, and he needed that money because he's in last days and HIV positive, and he's about done. And he said, listen, I really need the money because I'm really broke, blah, blah, blah. So this guy, with a good faith, went to the manager. And he said, listen, this person is really sick, and he needs his money. Can we please give him his $15 back? The manager said, all right, listen, only the way we can do this, open for him a saving account, and have a $25 comes from his checking account to his saving account every single month, and that's gonna waive that $15 for him. So the guy went back. Look, he sold him a saving account.
I get it.
The guy went back to the guy. The agent went back to the customer. He said, listen, my boss said, if you open a saving account, we'll waive that $15 and that will save you, blah, blah. The guy was like desperate for $15. So let's do it. So we did it.
Okay.
So a few months later, this old lady came into the house, to the branch. Just by luck, she ended up with the same guy.
Oh.
She said, hey, how you doing? I need your help. He said, sure, how can I help you? He said, my husband or my son or something, he passed away and I need to recover the money in his account. Oh. He said, sure, I have a seat, sorry to hear that, blah, blah, blah. She gave him the death certificate.
Okay.
So she's allowed to get the money, right?
Are you?
Well, that's what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
So she showed the death certificate, some documentation. He went to look for stuff. He's looking to the computer. He's shocked. This is the same guy. He opened for him the saving account to save him from the $15. He's looking to his bank account. The guy got zero. He got minus because of the fees. He's saying to the camera, I was shocked. I didn't know what to tell the lady, and I figured out we are robbing people. We opened this to save him. Now we are robbing him. So this lady, and he said, look, I turned around and I told the lady, listen, I'm so sorry. He got zero. He took all his money. She couldn't believe it. He showed the screen. So another teller over there, she said, listen, where I live, she come up because she's a numbers lady. For example, she said, where I live is only like 1,000 people of residents, for example.
Okay.
And if we open 8 accounts every single day, and it's gonna be more than the population in the city. This means something is shady.
Yeah.
So you have 1,000 people, and they tell you if you open 8 accounts per person, and for the whole population for the city is going to be needed more people to get to that number. She said something is not adding up.
Right.
So she started asking questions. She said before I started asking questions, I saw my review every day going up. She said I started asking questions, and the tough ones, my review started going down because she put the manager under the heat.
Yeah.
She started reaching to HR, human resources. They told her, no, maybe it just happened to him that way. She started thinking maybe something wrong with her. They got to the point she started pushing too much. They fired her. They said, listen, before you go today, you need to leave your keys, the clothes, the car, because the performance is not a good performance anymore.
Oh,
They fired her ass.
Damn.
And keep in mind, if you get fired from Wells Fargo, I don't know if you know this or not, or any bank, you cannot work in the banking system.
Why?
Because they have a system designed. If she got fired from Wells Fargo, she cannot work in Bank of America. Because before you apply in Bank of America, they check your Wells Fargo, they check the system.
But they don't see why?
Well, or the banks don't agree when they sit down.
It's like
when they sit down long time
one
for
for
dinner.
all.
Yeah, when they sit down on dinner, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, all Citibank, Citigroup.
Yeah.
They said this. We're gonna come up with a system. If you hire one bitch and you fire her, she's done. She's not working for you, for me, because we did fire her for a reason.
Yeah.
And this is a financial institute. We cannot have shitty people
Yeah.
going around the banks.
Right.
If she does it for you, she's gonna do it for me. And that's how they come up with that system. You fuck with one bank, you're done. You're done. Your career get destroyed.
Damn.
Yes. And you're not protected by the government, by the way. So she took them to the court. And she said, I've been fired because I've been speaking for the right of the consumer.
Damn.
Yes. The judge, after everything, they're asking the executives, like, why you fired her? Do you see, I don't recall. Seriously, this bitch on the stand.
Oh, wow.
Did you do this? I don't recall. He said, oh, listen, you need to ask us a question. You can't really.
It's like a yes or no answer.
I don't recall. She goes like this. She's looking for paperwork. She acts like she's distracted.
I don't
You
recall.
can't tell she's a fucking liar.
Yeah.
The judge favored the bank.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Why?
Because he figured out like they fired her for a good reason, not a good performance, and they have a right to fire you for not a good performance. She gets screwed.
That's fucked up.
She lost her job. She lost her income. She lost everything.
Yeah.
Everything. No unemployment, nothing. Same thing with the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
He started getting home and taking pills to sleep because he figured out like he's screwing people every single day. And then that guy, he one day he woke up and he said, enough is enough. I'm not robbing people anymore. And he started signing petitions.
Yeah.
After that, they hit the Congress,
Oh.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to that. So let me take you to the tricks they were doing to people. Yes. So they come up with 8 employees, with 8 calls, and people that are like getting stressed. The employees are scared to lose their jobs.
Of course.
They're calling people constantly all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And it become not a banking job now, it become like a calling service now.
Yeah.
And somebody they said they curse at you, somebody they hang up the phone on you, somebody they F at you, some people they're nice, they said will come, they never showed up, and you are sitting stressed over there and anything because the manager will come by the end of the day said, how many accounts you opened?
Right.
And you'd be like not looking good if you said I opened 1 or 2
4.
or 9.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it's going to be very, very problematic for you.
Yeah.
So they come up with another idea.
Okay.
It's going to be a family and a friend day.
Okay.
So this is what they did. 1 day a week, you call every some person in your phone book.
Okay.
Hi sis, how you doing today? How's your day going? Going well. They said we screwed our families to keep our jobs. You want to open a bank account? Yes. And she told her, listen, sis, I have a bank account. What's the big deal if you open another one? You're gonna get an extra one. Just keep $100 or $200 in it. You're not gonna get charged, and you'll be fine. And they start opening bank accounts for their families and friends and everything.
Oh wow.
So this guy, when he gets hired the first time, the guy who was talking about the HIV guy.
Oh, okay.
When he gets hired the first time,
Mm-hmm.
the branch manager said, "Have a seat. What's your name? You came from? What's make you come to our branch?"
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit up. She said, "Give me that list." She says, "What? I'm gonna open for the bank account. Now you wanna open with Wells Fargo? We need to open a bank account." He said, "No, I have one." She said, "No, it's free. You don't have to pay anything." He said, "Listen, I really don't need 2 bank accounts because I can't keep track of this." She said, "Listen, give me your, it's free." Didn't we just sign it? He said, "I need a job and I just first day, I'm not gonna argue with the manager." They signed. He said, "Next thing you got in there, saving account, checking account, credit card."
Oh shit.
He signed it.
So he signed to get all these things.
Yes.
And what did he think he was signing? Like employment stuff?
No, he signed for like a bank account because she
pushed on him.
she pushed him so much and he was.
Did he think he was not going to get the job?
Yes, he said, "You know what? First day, I'm not gonna get
That
an official-
tension.
yeah, with the manager." She signed it.
That's fucked up.
He said, "I just signed blank papers, and that's what we did for a lot of customers. We told him just sign here, and we finished the project after he leaves." Yes, that's what they did.
Oh no.
So Wells Fargo starts showing on every TV, in the stock market. This guy who got a show, he's very popular with the show in the stock market, inviting him.
Mm-hmm.
Wells Fargo is the genius. They build him up. The media fucks everybody up, I swear. That's why a lot of people, they say it's a fake news. A lot of people. So, the stock went up.
Okay.
And even when shit hit the fan at the beginning, the stock didn't take any hit because they thought just like a nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Investors didn't sell, they keep them.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, they get called to Congress, testified. Congress find out this is wrong, you were signing people without consent.
Yeah.
You robbed people, you made people lose money. to build your stock market. They found out one of them, the CEO or maybe the owner, whatever, he made 200 million of the stock markets because the stock market went up.
What?
Yes, well listen, keep in mind, he's the one who come up with the idea. So I will go to Wells Fargo stock right now and right then and buy a lot of stocks because I know I'm gonna push it and they're gonna go
It's
up.
gonna go up.
He bought a lot of stocks, or maybe he owned already a lot of stocks. When they went up, the value he made $200 million.
Oh my God.
So remember, every time I tell you, every single empire built on theft.
Damn.
Yes. So the Congress, they come up with a lawsuit and all this stuff, and they paid $185 million.
185 million?
Yes, but the investors, they were not shocked, they were not scared, they
Right.
keep the stocks.
Okay.
But 185 million is a chump change for Bank of America when they paid 15 or 16.5 billion for something they fucked up before.
Bank of America?
Paid 50 billion or 15 billion, I'm not sure. It was a lawsuit. But if you compare 185 to 15 billion,
That's nothing.
that's chump
That's
change.
nothing.
It's
Yeah.
chump
It's a
change.
dollar bill. Here you go.
One guy made 200 million. So
Yeah.
185 is nothing for
Yeah.
whole America.
Of course.
Whole America.
Yeah.
So they start digging deeper. They found more issues with Wells Fargo accounts and banking and bullshit and stuff. So they get hit harder. Then the stock market collapsed for Wells Fargo.
Okay.
Because people, they didn't think. They said that's done. 185 is done. They're going to pay it.
Right.
And of course, listen, 185. Wells Fargo will make that in one day in America. One fucking day.
In one day.
They can make it by just causing some kind of other tricks for all the accounts they have.
Yeah.
They can make that money just like a blink of eye. So Wells Fargo got hit with that. People got, listen, when you have a losses for 185 million or 50 billion, whatever, and you have whole America, you get just $5,
Yeah, yeah.
$10
Right.
for what you lost.
No, yeah. I
Because
get
you were part of the scam.
Right.
Every time you have a lawsuit like involve class action lawsuit, they call it,
Yeah.
involve a lot of people, and when the numbers go up, you get in low.
Of course.
If the numbers stay small, you get more.
Of course. That makes sense.
Yes. So Wells Fargo, what they did, they fired like 2,400 or 2,500, if I'm not mistaken, 5,600 employees after that.
Oh.
Because they figured out they lost a lot of money. They figured out this, they come up with the idea these employees were not doing a good performance, and they fired everybody.
Wow.
They fired a lot of people. For a few reasons, they were not bringing more accounts, or they got stuck with the payment. They need to get rid of some employees to minimize the loss and stuff. They fired a lot of people. So the CEO, the stump, he went on that show, the stock market show guy,
Yeah.
and he started telling him, we heard you fired 56 people because they didn't do, and he started like making himself like he's speaking for the employees. And that's not you. You're the kind of person who's like, love his workers and his employees, and he do this for, and they see you start crying on the show.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Starts showing like his sympathy.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that. And
Put it on the neck.
Yeah, and if we did that, we are so sorry. We didn't mean it. This is not us. Wells Fargo built on this. They're not ashamed, and they don't fucking blink in front of the camera. And he acted like, if we did something, we want them to forgive us, and we're going to look into it. And when you fire 56 employees from Wells Fargo, you're not going back to Bank of America.
Right.
5,600, they have to find a new career. And we're talking about the branch managers, big ones, helpers, regular guy, everybody gets screwed.
Yeah.
Who went to jail? Nobody.
Nobody.
Who
Are you serious?
stayed making money? The CEOs and the CFOs and CEOs. Maybe they blame it on a few executives and they get rid of them, but they didn't get, look, see when shit hit the fan so bad like the stock market in 2008, they found one guy guilty, he's Egyptian, he got paid to go to
To
jail.
go to jail, right?
Same thing for Wells Fargo. This Executives, they said they fired or they let's go, whatever. They got paid to go.
That makes sense.
Can I tell you something you don't know about the CEOs and CFOs?
The
So, CEOs.
CEO?
Yeah, CEOs, when he signed a contract with a company, they do a prenup. Like to marry.
Oh yeah, prenup.
The prenup means our contract is 5 years. If you decide to let me go for any reason before the 5 years, you give me $5 million. Yeah.
And they do that?
They do that. Of course they do that. And if you don't pay him, you go takes you to court because it's a prenup. You have to respect the prenup.
Yeah.
And they do that to protect themselves because they live in big houses.
Yeah.
They have a lot of expenses, and he needs to cover up the expenses in between he find another job.
Okay.
This means the big executives, they're covered.
Okay.
The poor guy, he's not in the option to do a prenup.
Oh wow.
The employee can wake up any day, any morning, like on the wrong side of the bed, and tell the employee to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're done. Go collect the employment. This is how much screwed up this country.
Are they even allowed to do that?
Oh yeah, they are allowed. Everything they do by law.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the law designed for the poor guy and designed. They have two different laws, two books of laws.
Yeah.
One for the rough neighborhood, one for the rich neighborhood.
Oh, okay. I can imagine.
I'm serious. Two different laws. One for the poor guy. Listen, if you steal a chicken, you go 20 years in jail. If you steal 1 million, you go for 2 months. If you steal a chicken, the judge will tell you, you broke ass, you're waking me up from the bed today because of a fucking chicken.
Yeah.
So what I get with this chicken? Get nothing. Just a fucking headache.
Yeah, the aggravation.
Okay. So let me see the file. You stole a chicken from a lady, she was pregnant. You almost killed the baby, pushing her to the wall, grabbing that chicken.
Right.
And there's a 2 years old. He was running for his life, scared of them.
That's so wrong.
That's what they're doing.
No, I know.
This guy, he endangered 2 lives plus the women. 3 lives then. The baby, the woman,
And the unborn.
and the unborn.
Okay.
For this, you deserve 30 years. But today, because it's a good day, I'm gonna give you 20. Ah, no, it's just a chicken. You should start winning $1 million. I'll get $1 million. You get 19. You go for 2 months. Get the fuck out of here. Next time, still big.
Right.
Done. So let me tell you the scenario. The
rich
one
guy.
is still $2 million.
Okay.
Still $2 million. Before you call the cops on yourself, you call the lawyer.
Okay.
And you call a good lawyer.
A good lawyer.
Hey, John, you want to come for coffee? Sure, I'm coming. Comes to the house. Listen, I just filed $2 million.
Like that.
Just like that. John, $2 million. I just filed it. I saved $200,000 for you.
Okay.
But I need to get out no more than a month in the jail. If worse gets worse, or I'll take 6 months probation.
Okay.
Lawyer said, listen, if you need this, I need 300,000. I have only 2. So you're going to go to jail. 300, I get you probation.
Oh.
I swear, I'm not joking. This is how they do it. So the guy called the cops on himself. The lawyer is preparing the paperwork. First thing first, they lock him up today, like around 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock, he's back home.
Oh,
he paid the bill. Somebody billed him out.
Okay.
He billed himself with the $2 million.
With the $2 million.
His sister,
He
she
give it to
home.
him. Hey, listen here, hold
She's
this.
come build him out. She's billing him out. He's out.
Okay.
Same day. Go back to the gym. Nice cars, parties, court day. The court tell him, listen, the judge, the lawyer is telling him, before you show up tomorrow, go to the thrift store and buy me a suit for $5. And don't shave a whole week, because we need to show you are very depressed. And it's not you. So he comes to the house, to the court.
Okay.
Very depressed, like he can't walk, sick.
Right.
Yeah, he just was golfing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Judge looking at him. And the lawyer standing up for this guy like an innocent He never done anything wrong. Your Honor, that was an innocent mistake. My client had never robbed anybody. That was under. He was depressed, as you see. He's not feeling good. He had no attention to take that money. He went somewhere. It was a mistake, and my client is playing guilty. He's not arguing with the court today. And Your Honor, we ask him for the minimum sentence, and if you give him a probation, it will be very appreciated. So, the judge is looking at this firm as a big firm. I need to give them a break. And he's like looking like, what's I'm gonna do with this motherfucker right now? $2 million. Gonna give me a fucking firm. God knows how much he paid this fucking firm to be here today.
Yeah.
And if I said some jail time, big time, they're gonna go for an appeal and they're gonna keep going back and forth. It's gonna bring me another law firm, and this case is not gonna be over.
Right.
So listen what you get. You're very lucky today. And I'm gonna take as a consideration your health issue. This case was supposed to give you 2 months in prison. I'm gonna give you 1 year probation. And if you fuck it up, you're going straight to jail.
Right.
Well, he's not gonna fuck it up. He's planning for this. You give him that 1 year, he's gonna move the fuck out of the state. Taking the $2 million, live a life again.
Right.
And he's done. That's it. That's why when you see rich people, they steal big time, they hire a big law firm. They're ready for the bailout, ready for everything.
Yeah.
Poor guy can't do it.
Right.
Poor guy barely having a new fucking blanket.
Right.
The last blankets he bought like 20 years ago. So he's gonna go to a fucking lawyer.
So what if in a different case, let's just say the judge is corrupted?
Oh no, justice corrupted.
I'm saying like what? Let's just say like you know how sometimes they like approach the bench and they talk to the lawyer themselves like what is it
So
they
the judge, you're gonna get $100,000, and your daughter, she's gonna get the Mercedes she was showing.
Right, that's what I
And
mean.
your wife, she was going for the Eagles, the first seat next to the coach on the top, and your vacation with the family is done, and he's gonna give you his private jet. I promise that. All right, let's see what I can do. Go back.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't really
They
imagine.
call the prosecution right now. Prosecutor, can you see the file? Let me see it. So how did you arrest him? You are not, because they called us and they told us. The arrest was wrong. That's against the Constitution of United States. Dismissed.
You have no case.
I have no case, sir. Go get me a better case and bring him back to the court. Bring him back to the court. Till then, you have a good day, sir. You're free to go. Make sure don't fucking forget that money, bitch.
Yeah, really. Then.
Just let me do it.
As I'm pretty, yeah.
Do it. How many judges was corrupt? How many judges went to jail? How many
I don't know judges. I don't know.
Too many. Philadelphia.
Oh god.
Just Philadelphia, don't go any farther. Philadelphia, they called like too many corrupt judges. Oh, corrupt judges, listen.
Well, I mean, I told you about the one with Meek Mills.
Corruption is in the blood.
And she's still
Corruption between, well, guess what? Meek Mills, he got money. He should push on her to do not be judged anymore.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised if Meek Mills, they play him a deal just to let her off the hook to do not go after her.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, so listen, just cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna keep pushing her. The other guy's not gonna like it. He's gonna push on you. So guess what? She's a friend of this, or she's married to another judge, and he's a superior
Back
judge.
and forth.
Back and forth. Just let it go. Just ignore them. Mention it anymore. You done what you done. You're out. Go. And that's what they do. They play these with each other. They play these with each other. They talk. They see what I have in this. What I'm gonna get from this. And if he doesn't see anything, he doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna send people to jail. He doesn't care. And sometimes, well, listen, don't get me wrong. It is good judges.
Yeah.
Which you're not gonna corrupt him. You can try all day long. He's not gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try, and he notices you trying to corrupt him, he will double the sentence for you. To teach you a lesson. Not everybody's for sale.
Yeah, not
I
every.
mean, believe it or not, The good thing is, it is a lot of good judges out there.
Yeah.
The bad thing is, it is some of them is always going to find this bad apple somewhere.
They got a loophole.
Yes. And everything they do, it's designed.
Yeah.
It's
I
designed.
wonder if they go in there. Let's see what I can make today. They go on their way to work.
Yes.
Let's see what's gonna happen today. Like,
Yes.
what can I profit?
I saw a case played very well in a movie.
Okay.
A case was played super well.
Okay.
So this rich person went to jail,
Okay.
and he was going straight to jail. His girlfriend or his wife, she walked in and she said, "Your Honor, I have a proof of this person. He's not guilty
Okay.
of the crime, and he didn't kill anybody, and I have a proof. But I am a woman, and if I show you the proof, I will lose my family. I will lose my wife, my husband. I will lose everything to free this man,
Okay.
and I will do it for humanity, but with one condition. This file, only you can see it to see the proof yourself. Lawyers can't see mine or his.
Okay.
Only me and you can see this file to protect me, for me to do the right thing, and for me to not lose my family, and for him to do not go to jail. And I have a paper here. Will tell you, this guy, he didn't do it.
Okay.
If you agree, I'll bring you the file. He said, I agree. He got the file. He got a letter from her. She's saying, if you free this man, you will get $1 million. And a picture of her naked. And you will bang this piece of ass.
Oh shit.
It's going to be up to you. What do you want to do? He looks at her. She's hot.
Yeah.
He looks at the letter. He looks at her. He looks at the letter. He closed the file. She said, Your Honor, did you see? He's not guilty. So now I need my file back because that was your promise from the beginning. He looked at her. She looked at him.
Only
And
the two know, like.
yeah, and the lawyers, they want to see the file so bad, and they're making a noise like, hey, silence. I agree from the beginning. Only me and you and her can see the file, and you guys not gonna see it. And I see a one documentation over here. He was not there at that time. She said, Your Honor, I take my file. She stepped forward, she got the file, and she stood by the door. And he said, after consideration, whatever, seeing all the documentation, he's not guilty. You're free to go. She turned around. She said, Your Honor, thank you. She walked away.
Oh my god!
She walked away.
Oh my god!
A free man. She didn't give him any money, and the guy, no money, no piece of ass, and the guy's free, and he said it in the public. Lawyers watching.
Yeah.
He cannot go back.
Yeah.
He cannot go back. She screwed him. She screwed him.
Oh my god.
This is good, right? Listen, you think sometimes you're smart? Some other smart people out there, smarter than you,
Right.
they will screw you.
Oh my god.
The poor
That sounds so
judge,
interesting.
the poor judge, you saw $1 million
An ass.
and a nice piece of ass. Who doesn't want that?
That nigga was probably mad. He was probably so pissed off.
When he goes home, maybe he didn't show up to the court for 2 weeks. He was sick with fever.
Seriously.
I was there. Because listen, what are you going to say? Hey, bring him back.
Right.
Guilty.
Right.
You just said not guilty.
Right.
Are you guilty or not guilty? So what's in the file?
Right.
And then she would show, this is what's in the file. That's why I said not guilty. And now we say, then you lose your
Now
fucking
you
job.
lose your job.
And you look like what an idiot. And your wife will fuck you up too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker piece of ass. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching ENT Radio or listening to us. Thank you for sending us your emails. Thank you for liking our Facebook page. Thank you for not liking our Facebook page. We love you no matter what. You have a great day. Enjoy the weekend and be safe. And thank you again.
Thank you, listeners, for joining us. It was our pleasure, as always. Stay home, stay safe, enjoy the weather safely. Go to your yard, play with the kids. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to.
Yep.
In the meantime, enjoy the music and have a safe weekend.
Yeah! Happy weekend to me and to you. Yeah.